Hello guys, and welcome to Real Talk. And this series, I plan on doing hopefully about one episode a week. And the game we're playing in the background right now is Mine Z, or Mine Z, Mines, however you want to pronounce it. And this series is really aimed at being more of like a podcast sort of thing. So the gameplay in the background isn't as important as, I guess, just listening to it, but I mean, it's there if you want for something to watch. And in this series, I'm just going to basically talk about my week, talk about some interesting stories or whatever I can come up with. Some stories of high school. I'm currently in high school right now, so grade 11. So I've made myself a little bit of a list here of things I wanted to talk about while we watch me slowly creep up. I guess not slowly, approaching a path here. Anyways, and this is all post commentary, so that's why I won't be talking directly about the situation in the game, and I will be playing some other games as well. I know, at least for the MineZ servers, they've got quite a few different game modes and just different styles of PvP games and stuff in general. Which segues us into the next topic, where talk about the fact that you'll see later in this, it's so fucking laggy. And I didn't used to have this problem. I used to get like 100 ping, which is still pretty bad, but I mean, comparatively, I believe when I was recording this, I was getting a 15,000, almost 16,000 ping. Like, that's unbelievably bad. And you'll see how laggy it is just trying to open chests and things. I eventually decided to just try breaking down the chests instead of trying to open them, because it would save me time. And I think the major change in why the pings are so different is because I guess it would be about almost exactly a week ago, I think. I got home after school and was just trying to put out a video or something. I think I was trying to put out the Prison Architect video, just kind of showcasing it, and I realized that has horrible quality afterwards. I was using the wrong recording settings. But anyways, we'll touch on that a bit later. But fucking TELUS, their modem that they gave us, I mean, we've had it for, I guess, close to almost 4 or 5 years now, and it was doing great. It was doing just fine, had a really nice high ping. We got download speed of around 6 or 7 megabits per second, which is, you know, average in my area, I guess, and an upload of times almost 0.8 megabits per second. You see right there, I just zapped down the ladder. That kind of set me back a bit. I thought I fell or something, but no. But yeah, so had to get a new one. Oh, just look at the lag there. Oh my god. But yeah, so we had to call up TELUS, grab a new box, and get that installed basically the same evening, and it's just so bad. Like, you would think that because it's new hardware, it would be even faster. Like, I'd be able to achieve the speeds that TELUS tells us we should with the internet we're paying for. But apparently not, and I'm reluctant to call them because this week not this week, I guess 2 weeks ago or so, I've dealt with so many calls to, well, in this case it was Shaw,
trying to figure out over Christmas I got an HD TV, and I wanted to get a HD digital box. Oh boy, do I have a story to talk about that. So we get the boxes home. We don't set them up for like a week or two because we're pretty fucking lazy, right? Because, I don't know, I didn't want to take the TV off the wall, and there was other things more important at the time. But so we finally get them all set up. We called to activate them, which is a pain in the ass. Should be able to buy them and just bring it home and set it up and it's good to go, but no. So one of them works, the one that we got with a PVR for our main TV. It works just fine, gets set up. The one for my room, no, it just doesn't work. So I'm going to cut this story a little short because it can get a little dry, but we called about 6 times over the course of a week. Ended up the box didn't work at all, it was just throwing them a whole bunch of errors. Get a new one, and now it's all GG. Ran through that story really quickly. Earlier I touched on Prison Calc for the game Prison Architect. I absolutely love that game. And I recorded the video using DxTory, and I didn't know that it absolutely sucks at recording things in Adobe, or like in Flash Player. So that's a thing. And so anyways, yeah, that's why it's basically, I found out later, it's recorded at basically like 2 frames per second, which is really bad. Almost to the point where you can't really tell what's going on. But anyways, I haven't been putting out a lot of videos, let alone ones relating to Tekkit, which is basically what I believe the 84 subscribers I currently have as of recording this. Oh, we're so close to 100. But that's what everyone has come here for. So I hate to disappoint, but I'm really not that interested in Tekkit anymore. I'd like to say there'd be the odd video of it here and there, but chances are there really won't be, because I just don't have the time to try and set up an entirely new world or series or whatever it may be, because the factory world is on a completely different computer that I don't even use anymore, but it's outdated, and basically the setup I had for the factory, it looked magnificent as a factory kind of setup, but as for functionality, it didn't function at all. The amount of piping that it would have required and set up to get things to where they needed to be to build properly was way too much more work than I wanted to put in. So it's an end of that series there. Tekkit Tomfoolery, that series there, again, that's coming to a close because my entire Tekkit launcher and all that stuff came corrupted. That world's gone. I tried running it. If it doesn't crash, it runs extremely slow, and so I don't really know what's going on with that. Thought about starting a Feed the Beast, same kind of deal. It runs really slowly on my main computer here, and I'm reluctant to get a new computer just to run some games that I'm not that interested in anymore. So yeah, I mean, it's not only that I've been crazy busy with school. Just started second semester. On my plate this term, we've got Physics 30, Social 20. What else have I got? Gym, but you know, that's barely a course. It's just more fun. And I believe that's about it. But Physics 30, because of the diplomas where I live, which is basically a test at the end of your course that's worth about 50% of your mark. So there's a ridiculous amount of pressure on that. What else do I want to talk about here on my list? Of course, school comes first. We're almost wrapping up this video here, so I don't want to touch on too many other big topics. I'll save those for next week's video. Twitter. I finally got around to getting Twitter. And I've been taking a serious look at streaming, but on Twitch TV, but it's so much, I don't want to say effort to stream, because it's really not. It's just the fact that streaming, in order for it to be worth it, at least on Twitch, you got to run a whole bunch of ads all the time, and I'm not in the position where I have enough viewers that I know would be able to come over to the stream and watch to even make it worth streaming without ads, obviously. So, yeah, what else can I say? Back on the topic of Twitter, I finally got Twitter. I hate the idea of Twitter, just mostly because up until now, everyone on it has been really fucking annoying with their tweeting and all that bullshit that comes along with that, updating every little thing they're doing. But, and I'd never taken a serious look into it, but now I have, and oh, just look at the gameplay right here. What kind of bullshit is that right there? But anyways, guys, the video is almost over. Follow me on Twitter, links to everything down below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.